Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel if you're new. Last video I put out was Lock Rogue. That was a really fun video, so check that out in the description if you didn't see that yet. This time I'm doing Lock Druid, and I like this comp a lot. We got to about 2.6, so the games in this video will be about from 2.5 to 2.6. Other than that, if you liked the video, drop a like. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to get back to you, and enjoy the video. Alright, so this first game is against Cdew and Mez. It's Warrior Wrestler Shaman. We fought them many times. They got some wins, and then we obviously got some wins as well. Both the games I'm going to show you against this team, the wins are pretty crazy, especially the second game. But here, the name of the game is keeping tongues on the Shaman and killing the Warrior while using whatever we have to interrupt and CC the Shaman. The pet plays a really big role because their strategy is usually to kill my pet. So I have to manage it well and keep it in places to where the warrior has to come into a bad position if he wants to hit it. And then I also have to go for pet resummons a lot, as you'll see. So here, the warrior gets a little bit low. He has to start running back. I push in, I auto attack the Tremor Totem and get a fear on the Shaman out of that clone. He has to trinket that and uses NS. So we're in a pretty good spot here. The warrior trinkets clone to try to keep his pressure up to kill my pet. So here I see that the warrior's probably going to kill my pet. So what I do is start pumping as much damage as possible with Immolate and Incinerates to hopefully force him away. But he gets the kill, so I have to Feldom out my second Fel Hunter. And here we're in a bad spot. He's on Clone DR, so we can't really get a full clone on him, and he's able to kill my pet, which is really bad for us. If they kill my pet, it usually means it's a loss. And at this point, my druid is telling me he's literally about, he typed out the /AFK, he was about to leave the arena, but I told him, hold up bro, just give me a second, I think I can get this. So Cdew keeps coming and stopping my cast. I ask him to charge the Shaman, which he does, and I'm able to get the Voidwalker out. I got the Voidwalker out. It's going to be a lot harder without having Devour and Spelllock, but it's going to be a lot harder for him to kill the pet, so I didn't want to risk it with another Fel Hunter. Keeping up tongues on the Shaman, doing damage to the warrior. My druid charges the Shaman on a cast, so I take that opportunity to coil the warrior when he gets low. He gets the clone, and a Shadowbolt proc finishes him off. It's a close one. Alright, so this is the second game versus the same team. And I cut most of the first part of this game out because not much really happened. But the way we get this kill here is pretty crazy. So here, as Mez is going to charge me, I leave my pet on stay to prevent him from cleaving it. As I do damage to him, I'm trying to drag him behind the pillar, away from the Shaman, but he doesn't fall for it. So he goes to my pet, I immediately start casting a new pet, and I ask my druid to help me out to stop them. Cdew comes, shocks me once, I keep trying. And here my druid is going for a clone, so Cdew has to shock that clone, and because of that, I'm just barely able to squeeze out that pet before his next shock. So here we have quite a bit of pressure. I lock Cdew out, and I say I'm going to coil the warrior, go for a kill. My druid says he's going to War Stomp clone the Shaman, and I know he has Trinket, so I pre-cast his Fear right here, and instantly Fear his Trinket.
I'll Trinket, okay. Here's my Trinket.
Is anything close enough for him?
And we get the dub. Okay, so here we fight a warrior druid, and we have a pretty solid strat against this comp. However, my druid decides to troll me like 5 times this game, so we open up with the War Stomp. I fear the Druid, and my Druid clones the Warrior, so I can't get any damage off. So this go is looking pretty scuffed. I go for a Refear, but we're not gonna get anything out of this go. It's already over. So we're gonna go for CCs on the Warrior now to reset. We get roots on him and a clone. Name of the game here is to run at the Druid, and for me to start with the Fear, and then to get a Refear and clones, and then dot the Warrior. We don't dot the Warrior until we get the Fear, so that we can get roots, spam roots on him. So here I'm recasting a pet as we pulled back, and their Druid charges me. So I'm gonna go try to get a Fear off that charge, since he came right to me. I get this Fear, and then I dot the Warrior. I go for a lot of fakes. I cast fire spells in front of the Warrior to hopefully have him kick that and opens up my Shadow School, which is what happened there. I call the Warrior. I use my spell lock. I told my Druid I'm gonna summon a pet here to spell lock for the kill, but he clones over that, so we could have killed right here, but we're gonna have to go for another setup. Just cloning and rooting the Warrior now to wait for the DRs to fall off. And now they're off, so I'm going for another Fear on the Druid. He tries to clone me, I kick that into a Fear, and here we go again. Dotting the Warrior, and then I chase the Druid for a Refear. Warrior charges me though, so my Druid's gonna have to get it. And he does get the clone. Clones the Warrior here, and I'm going for a Fear. I get the Fear on the Druid, but my Druid clones the Warrior again, so. And here we get a bash on the Druid. Full clone. So I'm chasing the Warrior. And here the DR for Fear is about to fall off. So I cast a fire spell, get him to kick me, and now I can full cast the Fear. But once again, my Druid's trolling me, so he clones the Warrior as I do that. And we luckily get the kill anyway. But game goes a lot smoother when we don't mess up like that. Okay, so here we fight a Rogue Druid. This team is pretty good. There's a few different strats for this comp. What I figured works the best for me is to mainly hit the Rogue. I still double dot, but mainly hit the Rogue, and we try to CC the Druid. Here at the start, the Rogue tries to kill my pet, so I use Coil on the Rogue to either force a trinket or to let my Druid heal my pet. So here the games are starting, where I'm just starting to get dots out. And at the start of this game, I thought I should be hitting the Druid, so I'm chasing him. But then in a few seconds I realized it's probably better to hit the Rogue and CC the Druid. So my Druid gets a clone on him. I start damaging the Rogue. Casting Searing Pain here to try to get the Rogue to kick me. But he's not falling for it, so he'll just take the damage. Druid gets pretty low here. He uses an S. I get a Nightfall proc, I hit him with it, and then a CS right out of it. So he gets very low, but he has some life blooms up that'll heal him. The Rogue goes on my Druid, so I fear him. Force his will here. Lining the Druid's clone. I go for another Fear on the Rogue, but he cloaks it, so we forced Will and Cloak now. I get a full Fear on the Druid. I try to peel the Rogue off, so I fear him, and I instantly fear his trinket. So now we have everything from the Rogue, so we're in a pretty good spot here. None of them have trinkets, they used an S, no Will, so we're in a very good spot. So now, with the Rogue not having Cloak, I'm just double dotting and I'm trying to put as much pressure on the rogue. So I'm gonna play the rest of this clip out with comms because this was a fun game for sure. Okay. Killing
Yeah, bang the rogue,
yeah.
Your one's good? He has no quote, we actually kill.
Get a re. Nice.
One more.
Fring.
Clone rogue.
Drew kick. Full fear. Kill.
Nice.
Kill right now. Dude, I just outplayed the shit out of them, dude. Just outplayed the shit.
He always so low, man.
Oh my god.
Refeed Cdew.
Yeah.
Get the eye or something, get the eye. Actually, I bash.
Yeah, he's on me. I see us. Just kill rogue. Yeah.
Bash. Kill, please.
Yeah, try.
Clone.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Killing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get fucked, dude!
Let's go! Oh my god!
Oh, dude, they're pissed. Dude, I outplayed the shit out of them, dude.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious. Oh
Dude,
my
that
god.
was sick. That was the best game, dude.
That was awesome, dude. That was sick as fuck.
Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Just to throw this out there, I joke around a lot in comms. Doesn't mean I'm serious, we just like to joke around. I think all the people that we fought today were really good players, so just wanted to throw that out there. If you haven't seen my Lock Rogue 2's video, I'll put a link to that in the description. You should check that out. That was also a fun video. And I'll be doing a lot more 2s and also 3s in the near future. It took me a while to transfer servers from a dead server, but I'm here on Faerlina, so I'll be putting out a lot more content. So subscribe and drop a like if you do like it. That'll let me know. And I'll be coming out with some more videos soon. Thanks for watching.